are you?
Welcome back. Welcome to part 2. If I sound a little winded, we just filmed part 1 and I just put everything we just did in part 1 away.
Away, yes.
Disclaimers, because if you didn't see the first video or you're coming back a second day, you might not remember. AC is on. You can probably hear it. We have cats. We have bunnies. There's nobody else home, but for some reason, if somebody shows up,
And we may have phone calls and texts that we have to take.
yeah, I mean, like, my phone died, or it's dying, so I quit filming on mine, but that it's still on enough that if somebody would call me, I could see it. I have a snack and a drink, or none of the things sponsored, but if you see me pick up my cookie, or my, it's just a breakfast sound thing, but, or my drink, we have to try to stay hydrated.
Yep. Okay, so let's do this thing. I'm going to finish up the dresses, or you want me to do the decorations?
We'll do those, because that way you can put them back while I'm picking them.
These are the table decorations.
And I can eat them.
As you can see, let me grab a little bit of white hair behind it. You can see that's green or yellow, and I'm not sure which one.
That one's yellow.
And we have our pink, white, purple, and yellow lilies. And we're going to put some sand in there so it'll hold it. And what we're going to do with these is put them up the aisle, like every 3 feet maybe, something like that. I'm not sure, 2-3 feet. And we'll lay them out and see how they look.
Which means we have to do math because we have the measurements of how long that's going to be. Plus we have to add some because we didn't go all the way up the stairs.
Yeah, well, I don't know if we'll put these all the way up the stairs. We'll see how that works.
We'll see, because with the girls are on the side.
Because I thought we would stop maybe at the front row of people. That gives you room to move around and get around to the stairs and
okay,
stuff.
that works.
Yeah.
So we have to measure that out.
All right, set that back over there, please, since it's behind you. And then these are the table decorations. As you can see, it looks like a big hot mess. It's really not. It's a flower. It's got pink in the bottom here. And, of course, glue. And it is, this one is almost done. It's not
And when that
out
one's all
too
the way
much.
dry, what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, is put some more pink on the top, because that was kind of the idea, that it would have pink on the bottom, pink on the top.
Mm-hmm. And then when we're done, we'll turn them upside down completely, and then put a candle on the bottom.
So,
okay, so this one, very lovely little purple one. I think it'll be very pretty. And that's glue, is what that is. And it's drying. This one's still, as you can see, it's running a little bit.
We have to figure out exactly how many we want.
Right, and get them done because they take a long time. These have been
over a month.
Yeah, I was going to say almost 6 weeks drying. And we still have the other coat to put on, which is going to take another 6 weeks. And we have winter coming, so, yeah.
So we're going to get them done.
That's going to affect the dry time on them.
Anyway, you want to put those back over?
I'm going to put them back so they don't get knocked over. We had that happen once. Don't want to have it happen again.
No, we don't.
All right. Onward.
Okay, we're going to start with the shirts. Because they were closer to me.
Uh-huh.
We have a green shirt.
That goes with the green dress. Huh, imagine that.
Yes, they all match. The blue.
Ugh.
We have this color. Whatever you want to call that one.
I call that butterscotch.
Okay.
No doubt about it. That's
pink.
And then the other guys we don't have shirts for yet.
Not yet. They're in my list to buy.
But we want to wait till they get here.
Well, not even that. We have their sizes. We just haven't found them yet that we like.
Right. Okay, so go with it. This is for the father of the bride, the friend father of the bride.
It was $13.
Long story short,
my dad's a jerk.
her dad's not going to be there, and so her best friend is going to.
And even if my dad showed up, he has never been a father figure to me.
Right.
So, and when you think of somebody to walk you down the aisle, you want somebody that's going to be.
And you might question, why a tie-dye shirt?
He's gay.
If you knew Vince, you'd know why.
Okay.
He's a good boy. Good.
And then we have
Person. He doesn't care. I love this one, and she's going to be an absolute doll in it.
This girl could almost be Belle.
She's very beautiful.
And yes, and it's
And that dress is put together, Glow. Well, not all the way, but you know.
it's basted.
But look, you can't really see.
No, and the reason they're only basted, this one especially, is because this girl, she is working so hard to lose some weight.
She's lost 10 pounds. She's doing good.
She is doing good. I think all of us girls, are gonna go. Well, all of us local bridesmaids are gonna start doing a weekly workout class together.
Yep.
We're gonna pick a day once a week, starting probably middle of January.
It's going to have to be probably weekend because most of them are in school.
But we're gonna pick one day a week. Maybe, and we might do it 2 different days. So the bride will be doing 2 workouts a week. And everybody else will be doing 1 because I'm getting there. I'm getting the point of this video.
Okay.
This topic. But we're gonna
work on it and see if we can lose some stuff.
Because we can take them in. It does not take...
Right. I can take them in, but I cannot let out what is not there.
And with the holidays, we're just gonna do it. So that's something that we need to do. And I'm gonna... my plan, and I need to come up with a day, is to have another bridal lunch to talk about all of this, like, plan.
We could send out a newsletter.
I thought about that.
Or
Or do a group video chat.
we could do that. We need practice on doing that anyway.
Yeah, we have Zoom that we have to work on. I might do that with the girls. And what we're gonna do with this workout thing that we're talking about is we're gonna get together in our living room. It'll be in the evening when the boys are both gone, because that way it's when they can't stare at us. And I mean, we have one girl that does not have to, and and we talked about it, that she does not have to be part of this if she does not want to.
She's a rail.
She literally, I could put my hands around her waist.
She's a rail. She's a beautiful girl.
She's beautiful. She's so easy to do.
Yeah.
So, but we're gonna turn on a video on YouTube, about a 40-minute video, and we're just gonna do a workout.
Yep.
So
anyway, back to what we were doing.
Yeah, well, that was part of the wedding. And
that's true.
So this is why when I first talked about this video, I said it was going to be 2 hours, because I knew I'd have comments like that would come up. Anyway, next dress. This is what I was talking about the bags. Yeah, will you hold this, please?
I guess so.
Okay, so yeah, we put their names on it. This one just happens to be Christine. Whatever.
Her dress is falling off.
I know this. I can see it. But
her dress is the lovely green one, isn't it?
Yeah. And this thing is just drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah, it's going to be even more beautiful.
And what's funny, this is the only dress. Well, actually, it's one of the only dresses that we did not have to put together.
Yep.
And this is our rail.
The pink one that we showed you that already has the
thing,
the sash on it. Yeah, it didn't have to be either.
No. Okay.
Lucky me.
Yay. Okay. The bride wants to go last, so these 2 can wait. Oh, we do have more shirts.
Do we?
We have 2.
Okay.
I missed a couple shirts. We have a gray one that's going with one.
We don't know yet.
And we have a white one that we're gonna dye.
Yeah.
And
we don't know what color yet, but
no, we don't. Our groomsmen live in Florida and Georgia and Massachusetts.
So we're gonna have lots of trips to the airport.
So we do not get the luxury of seeing them. The girls, I call them up and I can have most of them here in an hour.
Yep.
What's this one for? Oh, this is Little Ruthie. Again, I'm going to hand this to Nana. So I can unzip it. Mandy's is over here somewhere too, but I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Okay. Anyway, there's 2 dresses in here, so I'm going to nicely take this from Nana so I can take them out of the bag real quick to show you these. And because Nana and me had Nana had forgotten this earlier, we bought, this is her just for actually, like when she walks down. Yeah.
And you should have seen her eyes. She's a cute little redhead. And,
this is actually the color of my wedding dress.
Mm-hmm.
So, which has caused some controversy.
Yeah, like having to be ordered 7 times.
No, because one of my bridesmaids is in the same color.
So?
But it's caused controversy that I was going to wear it, but my maid of honor is not wearing the same color. Okay, well, it's not my fault my dress wouldn't show up.
Well, you know what? It's your wedding.
So then we have this.
If you were in white, you and your maid of honor wouldn't be in the same color anyway.
No, and I refuse to wear white.
So,
anyway, this girl is 8 years old, so she might be 9 by the time this wedding comes around now.
Nope.
No, she'll be turning 8 this year.
Uh-huh.
I'm lucky to remember her name half time because she makes me feel so old. Because when me and Christian first met, his youngest brother was turning 2 when we stopped talking.
Her name is right there.
Yeah, her name's Ruthie. Well, her name's Ruth.
Well, we call her Ruthie.
I call her Ruthie. She's my Ruthie. That's also my mom's name. So I call instead of calling her Ruth, I call her Ruthie so I don't confuse it in my mind. Anyway, she is, again, she'll be 8. She's 7. So obviously she doesn't have a lot going on up here.
No.
So this is actually really going to be tight on her. We're not even sure if it might slide. But we're going to put straps on this. Probably in this little off pretty color.
Maybe in that black with the shiny.
Yeah, I thought about that too. And then she has a little sweater. And we're going to try this on her this weekend so we can pin it, see what we need to do to it, and then fix it. And that is going to be adorable on that child. This child is also she is the happiest girl in the world. And we're going to do something. We have a little idea. Well, me and Nan's talked about. We're not sure if we're going to get it done or not. There's another really pretty little girl in our lives. And we're going to try to get her to kind of walk up with Ruth. We're going to have her daddy kind of stand at the first aisle and walk up with Ruth. We're going to see. I'm going to talk to her because if that's going to happen, I'm going to get her a little outfit, but I already found one. If I can still get it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Her name's Nova. And, oh my god, she is so adorable.
She's adorable.
I need to talk to her mother about that.
I was walking through the store the other day.
Thank you for story time.
And I heard, I nan. And I thought, what in the world? And it just kept going, didn't stop. And all of a sudden, I turned around and thought, was that somebody yelling at me? And I turned around and here's little Nova going, I nan. And I was like, aw.
Okay, anyway. Oh, okay. Well, hang on.
You see Mandy's?
This is Mandy. She has been the most compliant of all the girls.
She is. She's sweet.
Okay. Her dress fell, but that's okay. Oh, they're both in here.
Yeah, because I didn't know which one she was wearing.
So she's wearing this pink one of one of these. I'm not sure. We're just gonna knock. I'm gonna try.
There's the cat. Hi, Bart. Come on.
And see if, not this weekend, because this weekend's going to be hectic.
Not this weekend, no.
But maybe next weekend about borrowing her so we can do some. Actually, I'm going to see about maybe having this bridal freaking lunch coming up pretty soon.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And she has already brought me shoes.
Yep, she's already brought her shoes, and I approved them, and the bride approved them, and hey, we're good.
So
you'll be able to tell which one she could wear because it was pinned up.
Yeah, but I'm just. Oh yeah, she did tell us that. Okay, whatever. She did just try them on. Anyway. And then we have some more dresses. These are for after. We have this one, which we're not sure who's wearing it. I think I have an idea.
I'm not sure.
But we'll see. And if not, we'll donate it back to the GW, which is Goodwill, which is our love. And then
I have a GW addiction.
I'll tell you after this dress why I have that GW addiction, and it's not my fault. But we also have this pretty dress.
Which is
very long.
It's very long. It's going to have to be taken up for sure.
Okay. That's weird.
Oh, we'll figure it out.
Oh, there's glue on it. Never mind, I know what's on it.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, from over here in the corner.
Yeah, that's right. We'll figure it out.
We'll fix it. But anyway, it's going to have to be taken up quite a bit. This girl's not this tall, but she is wearing it after.
I'll probably just take it off at the waist.
Yeah.
And because of the way it's fixed here, just take it right off at the waist, pull it up to the right length,
You
and
could
then
almost make this adjust by itself.
I know.
I thought about that because I don't love that.
See if she wants to do that.
Because I don't love that top.
I don't either, but it's her. You know, if she wants to wear it, fine. If she doesn't,
Yeah.
But
Anyway, quick story. Why I have a GW addiction. My mom, when I was born, worked there. Well, actually, she worked at Limelight, and then soon after I was born, went to working at Goodwill. So a lot of my clothes came from there, firsthand. Didn't care. And her boss, that was one of her things she got to do.
Yep.
Was she got first dibs as long as she put some money in the tip jar.
And if you hear that, that's my belly growling.
Yeah. So we did that. So I grew up loving Goodwill. I still think to this day it's great. I get a lot of clothes from there.
Yeah.
After I have to wash them, but it's okay.
Yeah, because I just started with COVID, washing them in bleach, and she's allergic.
I have to be careful even at practice.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, actually we have a few more dresses and then some comments and some other stuff to talk about. We have bride's dress number 1 of 3, but 3's not here because we have to make it still. But it'll be okay because we have to buy the fabric still. Ooh, this is my favorite one of the two. We disagree on which one is our favorite. Mine's this one. Hers is the other one.
Just because I like blue.
Okay. This is my actual wedding dress for like the actual day.
You sure?
Yes.
That's so you can lace it.
I know. I love this thing. And it won't be this week. Well, unless we do it tomorrow. But we will do a video of doing it so she can fix it for me any way it needs to. Because we've worried about the bridesmaids. Now we're going to start trying to work on. And I'm probably going to wear flats the whole day. We shall see. I thought about wearing flats all the way through until after. Because I was actually banned from wearing heels. So I'm not allowed to wear heels. Thank you, Christian. My goal is to get into this dress so that this part back here doesn't have to really be seen. That's the goal. Is it going to happen? But it's a goal.
No, we'll see.
We'll see.
But did you show them this part right here? So it's...
Oh, yeah. That's why I love it. I love these gems, and I love the fact just how it fits.
Well, I can fix gems on anything we make for you because I have a whole mess of them. And you know that.
Huh?
I have a whole bunch of gems.
But anyway, and when we're done with these last couple that I'm going to show you, then I will stop and tell you what we're doing about the other one. Because we've changed ideas. We had one thing we were doing. Yeah, that's not what's happening now. We've changed it. That is why we started early. We have not said that in this video. So I'm saying it now.
We started early. The wedding is not until May of next year.
But we started early because we have changed our minds.
Well, and then and the number one reason that we put it off as long as we did was because of our friend, Miss Corona.
Okay, anyway, there's one.
Hoping that things will be better then than they are now.
Number 2, okay, Nana's favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't hate this dress. It's just off to me a little bit. And Nana knows my concerns with this dress.
Yeah.
So we have some work to do with it anyway. I love this dress. I wouldn't have bought it. I wouldn't have had her buy it if I didn't like it. It's not that I don't like it. It's I do have some issues with it. Okay, this is the dress. I love it. I love it. When you put it on, it doesn't... I like a little more form-fitting up here and loose down there. And it's like the opposite.
Hmm?
When I put it on, this part's like out like this part. Even when you...
I can fix that.
I know. I said it takes some fixing.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm wearing this for
Probably the civil.
For the civil and stuff. And then I'm gonna show you guys eventually what dress I'm wearing for our engagement pictures. Nana doesn't even know.
No.
But I have to get one piece of clothing to go with it, so that's why it hasn't been discussed yet. Anyway. Here you go. Anyway, now we have a couple... sorry. Okay, it is over here. As I was saying in part 1, this is a baggie, like what we're doing with the girls.
There's the candles.
I know, I'm looking to see if there's a Sharpie in it, because it was there. And what we're going to do is, any hairpiece that I'm going to use, I'm just going to take it out and then I'm going to write their name on it with hair accessories. Now, if they want to bring like a hairbrush that they don't use every day, that they want to use or something, and stuff, they can, but this is like a baggie of hair accessories. And then a set. And then that's there. And then we have this little pretty dress that Nana made. And what it is it's a strapless that it's not done because we're going to do like a little scrunch and put like a bow on front of it.
I'm going to do a drawstring through it and let it. Yep.
Yeah. And then it has music notes, which Mandy has already been issued a challenge.
To play them.
And she's going to. But this is hers. Okay. Now we have. And I'm going to make a quick note about. What was I going to say? I had a sign I was going to write down.
Okay, put drawstring. Make sure you put that on there that I've got to do that drawstring. I don't remember what I was going to write down. Anyway, we have a few dresses that, because we bought 2 to match, are going to be up for sale.
Are going to be up for sale. So if you guys want them, hit us up.
Yeah. $30 a piece.
Yep. And they're going to be up on our Facebooks and on my social medias.
And this one says that it is an XL, but it also says size 10. Now, hit us up and we'll take the exact measurements around the bust area, the waist area, that kind of thing. And you can let us know.
So we have this mint green one for sale.
A pink one? 2 pink ones.
And then I'm just going to show them the colors, but I'm pretty sure these are all 10s.
Yeah, I think so too.
No, this one's a 16, supposedly.
Okay, so it's a pale pink. Very, very beautiful.
And again, same thing. $30.
Yes, and I can put the bling on it if you want bling on it.
I'm going to say this, or best offer, because if we get like multiple offers on it, best offer. But we're not going to do it any lower than 30. We had originally talked about spending more on them. So we have dropped price on these, but we'll see.
And then I call that a dusty rose.
It is a dusty rose. But anyway, we have these for sale.
And there'll be one watermelon red.
Oh yeah, we do have watermelon red, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, anyway. You want them over there or you want them over here so they don't?
Those are all in bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, just put them over there and we'll hang them up sidewise.
Okay.
Later.
Anyway.
Excuse me.
Okay. You want to set those out so you can get them done?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing good. Important.
I got little towels for our flower girl and our little ring bearer.
Are you going to give it to them for...
No, I'm going to give it to him this weekend, but...
Okay.
Oh,
and then...
Well, there they went. Anyway. Or that's what I was going to do, was give it to him.
Okay, that's fine. I just was making sure that's what you were
Excuse me. Oh.
Yeah, but we have done we are actually progressing quite well.
Mm-hmm.
I am 100% happy with where we're at. Have we had setbacks?
Oh,
Yes.
Let me tell you something. When you're doing a wedding, you're going to have setbacks. You're going to have things that you dream about, and then you find out that, nope, I can't make that happen on my budget. And you have a choice. Break the budget or, go ahead and change things a little bit. And I think you'll find that if you do change things a little bit, it works out better. But in my opinion, I would rather spend my money on my honeymoon than on my wedding.
Yes. Which,
there are girls. Well, one of Christian's coworkers is also engaged, and he told him the other day. He said, Christian, he says, if my fiance gets everything she wants in this wedding, it's going to cost me about 1.5 mil, and that's ridiculous.
we're not even close.
I mean, that is ridiculous.
Like, we have some odds and ends to still do. And yeah, we still have some money. But we have done actually really well, which we will get to the budget here momentarily.
Better do it pretty quick. We're going to have to go.
We have a little bit. I know. Like, we're trying to get done. But if you guys are wondering, we're watching the clock because it's 9:30. We got to be out the door at 11. Because he has to close. So, we're getting there.
Yep.
That's why I said we had about 2 hours to film, because then we have about an hour to view it. Actually, we're going to leave early, so we only have about 45 minutes to finish. Sorry, I forgot.
Yep.
I forgot.
Because we have some more filming to do when we get there, right?
Do we?
Do we?
We have TikToks to
Yeah.
do. We'll see how that goes. Our main goal is to get these videos up before we leave town tonight.
Get them caught up too. Golly.
But we have done so much that I don't even know that we could do any much more.
No.
Like, I mean, yeah, we have a lot to do still.
But we'll get it done. Okay, let's go. Chop, chop.
I know, I'm working on it. She's tired, so.
Yeah, I wear out easy.
So that's why I have her just kind of sit here a lot, and I'll do a lot of talking, which we get asked about. Why do Gloria talk all the time? She wears off a lot really quick.
Yeah, well, when you're very anemic and your B12 is very low, you don't have a lot of energy. And when that energy's gone, you're like, my battery's going.
So we're doing our best, and that's why I do talk a lot, and we do drink a lot during these videos. We know. Anyway, a very nice thing is I'm going to go through the page on our wedding, because I went through kind of quick on the last video. Because I made sure I have nobody's last name on here at all. I don't. Okay, so the first page, this is just the Girl Power notebook from Walmart that I bought. And then it has all the bridesmaids and, like, the grooms. Thank you. She holds stuff for me so I can point. I'm going to use my marker and point. So all the bridesmaids plus the bride and groom are on top. Then there's a line. These are just some important people in the wedding. Like our flower girl, ring bearer, and the dad. And then a couple extras. Nana's name's not even on here. It will be. And then YouTube ideas, which we'll be doing that eventually. And then we have our budget. I think that's up to date. The back page is up to date. I think, unless this sounds off, and this might be a little bit off, but we are sitting currently at $1,832.
Of course, that's not adding in the venue or anything, right?
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's adding that in.
Okay.
Now, our budget is between $2,500 and $5,000.
Yeah, 5,000's a bit much.
But that's
for someone
like
who's not working very much. But still.
that's all we're spending. that's on the wedding. We're not counting honeymoon. Which, I forgot you guys don't know where we're going because the videos aren't up. We're going to Canada.
Niagara. Yeah. Niagara, Canada.
So, and then we have some notes. This is just what we were talking about with the wedding. We just wrote some stuff down. Then these are venue notes of how big the stuff is. And like I said, we measured it to the stairs. So you can add about another 20 feet. Or more.
Probably more than that.
One day we'll probably go up and measure the stairs because we have a 100-foot runner. And what we're going to do is just run it up as far as we can. That's the plan. We'll figure it all out.
Yep.
It takes some time. And then just the menu, which we've changed. Yeah, no, this is actually what we've done.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've done some dresses, like how we purchased them, and we have them. And then the notes about them, and then who's in what color, which we have to add that on to the guys. I did some writing with just some notes. Started vows, which we're not talking about. I have a numbers page, and then I have jobs and responsibility page, which, like I said, has everybody's name and Nana's, I think, is on here. At least it was. It's not anymore, but it was. And their responsibilities, and then who's walking with who, and then we've changed some of that. Because if you guys don't know how we did that, we drew out of a hat.
Yeah, we did.
And based on that, we've changed some stuff.
We had arguments and we had disagreements, and I thought, you know what? No.
Which, actually, this isn't even the updated change, but we do have that written down somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have some addresses. A writing thing that I did. Again, some notes. The girls' measurements, which again, we have to get one this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But that'll be quick. Missed a page, but I had some plans. And then some notes from a while back. Like, we are on a couple websites. And the contracts that we've made. Some other YouTube I need stuff. And some other notes. And now we're at today's. Anyway, our next big final thing that we're going to talk to you guys about is this lovely book. What we call our Bible for this. For the wedding. Our wedding Bible.
You do.
You've called it our
My
Bible.
Bible's right here in my head.
My Bible's the New King James, but
yeah.
Anyway, this is our wedding binder. And I love this thing. It's just the wedding planner.
It's a checklist is what it is.
And there's so much, and I filled in.
And who wrote it?
I'm looking. So.
Need me to say it?
Yes. Peter Popper's Press.
Yeah.
In White Plains, New York.
Oh, that's who published it anyway.
I didn't say who wrote it. Okay, anyway. And then, so the first page of it has a table of contents.
Of course.
Which I'm not going to read to you because I'm going to read the pages to you of what's going on. So it has an introduction and it has you write your basics, like when's your wedding, where's it at, the colors, the theme.
Yeah, let me hold it while you...
Yes, thank you. And then the next page has important people and their numbers. I did not write anybody's number. So it starts with wedding planner and consultant.
Hello.
Nana. Dressmaker, we bought them. Nana's made them.
Nana.
Taylor.
Nana.
I help you.
I know.
Venue.
Park.
The park. Officiant.
Me.
Only because we're having a civil ceremony. She's not licensed to.
Right, no, and we're having fun with the wedding too, so that's gonna be fun.
Band and stuff, we don't know. DJ, we've asked our friend to do it.
Yep.
Cater,
Us.
liquor service, none. Florist, us. Photographer, her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Videographer, her son. Stationer, us. Baker, I wrote Miracle, but really it's going to be all of us.
Yeah.
Decorator, again. Anybody who helps out. Favors, us. Rental and supplies, don't have any. Rehearsal, dinner, venue.
By the way, this has already been done.
What?
Plan and book your honeymoon.
I know, I crossed
It's
it
already
off.
booked. Okay, just saying.
Rehearsal dinner,
She's doing it.
my mother-in-law is doing it. We've already talked about it. We know when, but it says venue on there. We're not sure exactly where yet.
Mm-mm. I mean, we could have it here, but
I think we're going to try to have it here.
it's going to be a lot of people milling around.
Yeah, I know. That's a lot of kids, too.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
We should just go to the park and have it.
I was going to say, we need to try to get it, like, in the afternoon. Just go up there and do it.
Like right after school.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a dinner. It can just be rehearsal. And then if anybody... Hopefully, maybe by then we can go out to eat somewhere. Instead of having a brunch,
Mm-hmm.
go out and try to have a couple different people pay for it. I'm going to throw that idea out to the people that's involved in that. And then transportation company.
Did you write it down?
What?
What
No.
you're going to do?
Thank you. To people involved about dinner for rehearsal. Which, wouldn't that just be like the groomsmen, the bridesmaids, and Heather and us?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, is there anybody else involved that I need to be texting?
I think so.
Okay, well, I can text her and ask. That's just... And no, the plans we're making now don't have to be done, like, tomorrow. It just helps us, because... And that'll probably get written a few hundred more times, because...
Puts my mind at ease.
It puts my mind...
I get to sleep.
In her mind, that we know... Oh,
I'm a Virgo. Have to have everything in line.
I'm a Cancer.
Boy, is she. Oh, no. I'm kidding.
I'm a Cancer. I just want everything done the way I want it done.
Yep. So.
Anyway, and then we have a timeline, which I'm going to hold this one because I cannot read on your tits. I'm sorry.
You can't read on my what?
Your boobs.
My chest.
Whatever. This says timeline 12 to 6 months before the wedding. Hold the engagement party. We did. It was called Christmas.
Yeah.
Decide whether or not you want a wedding consultant or planner. Interview different candidates and select one. We really didn't select anyone or interview anybody. We just kind of decided that it'd be easier that Nana did it for us. Because when it's Nana, I don't have 100 phone calls every day.
Yep.
Even though I get them anyway, but it's not from her.
Yep.
I can just talk to her when I want to talk to her about it. Select a date. Did that, changed that, did that.
Yeah, there's a story about that.
You want to tell them?
No. Yeah, we set the date for the 22nd of May, or they did. And turns out we get a phone call. Ring, 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 ring. Your sister won't be able to be in the wedding because that is her graduation
And
day.
we don't want the wedding that day.
And we don't want the wedding that day because we want them each to have their own day. Okay, fine. We can change it. We'll change it to the 23rd. Okay, that's fine. That works.
Well, she started to try to argue with me over it. She started to try to tell me that, oh, that's not going to work because we're going to have a party. I said, no, don't. You get your Saturday. Give me my Sunday.
It's all right.
Which works out better because that means if somebody happens to be strangling behind, we have Sunday or Saturday to get stuff done, finalized.
Right.
Which, we have church anyway. So.
Well, yeah.
It's nice.
Yep.
To not. Anyway, set a budget and establish priorities. Like I said, our budget is between no more than $5,000. I don't think we're hitting anywhere near that, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
If planning a destination wedding,
But we're not.
research and book early. We booked early anyway. We're already on the schedule.
Yep.
They should be calling us in the beginning of January, I said, for contracts.
Yep.
That's what they told me.
For the venue, yep.
Yep. Reserve wedding and reception site, confirm dates and times.
Been there, done that.
Done that pretty much. We haven't confirmed them, but we will. Consider insurance for your venue. That's also something we have to talk to them about, but we've pretty much done that. That'll all be in our contract with them.
I'd say.
I don't even know what their contract is if they have one.
Yeah, they do. You have to sign a contract.
I don't know. I was gonna say, I know when Miracle did her party up there, they just told her show up and do it. I don't care.
Well, they might.
I don't know. They'll probably have a contract. We'll see. Choose a caterer. Include DJ, photographer, etc. in your plate count. They were already going to be invited. So they were obviously included. But we haven't done a plate count yet because we don't exactly know who's coming.
Right.
But we have a general idea. Compile a guest list. In another notebook, I have all of them. There's a good 200.
No, we didn't even use 150.
Well, yeah, but there's families.
Yeah, well, there'll be probably about 300 depending on the families.
Yeah. And we're taking one out because we invited some churches, and my mom's asked me not to invite one church, so I'm going to obey her wishes. So we have one over there that's filled out, but we don't need to use it. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Choose and retain an officiant.
Don't look at me.
She is our
Call the
officiant.
mayor.
And then the mayor, and I'll get on that. That's a thing I do have to do, is call the mayor and see what has to happen.
I already know, but pretty much, but it'd be good if you called him.
And made sure that that's still how everything goes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Notify attendance.
Already done.
Done that. Book a florist, choose arrangement. Done that. Book photographer.
Yep.
Have ideas if it rains.
No problem. We're under a pavilion.
And I think rain pictures look so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Book videographer. We just kind of asked him. Book band for reception. Did that. Book musicians for ceremony. Done that. Book and plan your honeymoon. Done that. Find out when final payments are due. That's the only thing we really haven't done. And it's only because with COVID, we haven't really talked to the park too much. I mean, I talked to them.
Well, they're not in the office.
They're not in the office, and
won't be till January.
And there's people in the office, but they're not doing much. Because I called them and talked to them because I originally booked it for the 22nd and I changed it. I know, I'm trying to hurry, Anna. 6 to 4 months before the wedding. Reserve rental equipment. I don't think we're gonna have any.
No, probably not.
So we've done that. Register for gifts. We've started that process. We don't really need anything, but for the little stupid things that we've wanted that we know we're not going to get any other way, we've done that. Ordered wedding cake. We've already picked it out. I need to print the picture of it off. So, unless I already have. I don't know if I have or not. She's going to check that.
It's buried. I can't get to
it's
it.
It's okay. Nana, don't worry about it right now before you break yourself anymore. Purchase stationery, including thank you cards. Done and done. I didn't show you the thank you cards, but they are here.
Yeah, they're under the bed.
They're under the bed. I forgot about those. Purchase groom's attire. Done that. Select wedding rings. Done that. Choose favors.
Working on it.
We've looked at a few. A site that we've really been enjoying for this has been Oriental Trader.
Mm-hmm.
And they have some really cool favors on there that I think we're going to use. And they're decently priced. So I've pretty much done that. Choose gifts for wedding party and groom. If you see part 1, you know we did that. Reserve room for wedding night.
Mm-hmm.
Done that. It's called our bedroom. We live together. It happens. Arrange transportation. We'll see.
Hello.
Pretty much Nana. Okay. The only thing I'm going to say about anything in that section is the reserve room. Yes, we have our. Everyone has asked, are we going to separate the night before the wedding for the first reveal? We'll see. Because the thought process that and he actually came up with this idea. He said, when we get ready, we're probably going to send the boys down there with a phone, aka Grandma's house phone, and see if our photographer will take our first look pictures out in our yard.
Mm-hmm.
That way, Nana gets it. We can get it all ready. Get all ready, pretty. The guys can go down there and get ready their way. Get first pictures and get some of the first pictures out here. When we get to the park, get some more pictures because that's a beautiful place to take pictures.
Mm-hmm.
There's the covered bridge and everything. We'll get some good pictures out there. But so short answer long. No, we're probably not going to sleep separate because I have nightmares without him. He stayed one night with his dad. Like he stayed down over here at Grandma's, and we still lived over at our other house. And I literally could not sleep. I went to bed at midnight. I was back up at 4 a.m. cleaning. Because I woke up in a nightmare and just decided to clean the whole room. Then again, we had to be up and ready to go at 7 a.m., but it was okay. 4 to 2 months before the wedding. Discuss menu with caterer. Done that. We know what we're doing. We're not really disclosing what we're doing yet. Because every time we seem to disclose it with you guys, it's changed. We had to change Christian's first idea because what he wanted to first do, we couldn't do because we wouldn't have an oven.
Mm-hmm.
So but I think we have an idea. Discuss service with officiant. We've slowly been discussing it. Choose readings for the ceremony. We have a couple. And as the wedding gets closer, I'm probably going to work with the one girl, having them read it and see how she sounds doing it and if she's comfortable with the wording. It's a 1. Her mom said it's fine. She's like, what we can do is video chat. Like, I could video chat with Sarah, she could come on the camera, or me and her could read it that way. So we got that work. We're scheduled rehearsal time and dinner. Done, and we're working on the dinner. We just talked about that. 2 to 1 month before the wedding. Purchase guest book. Done. Have programs printed. We have not printed them yet.
No.
We haven't even started designing them yet.
But I'll get them.
That's kind of that's one of the things on here.
It's supposed to be.
I know, I was making sure. Mail invitations. We already told you they're going out in January.
Mm-hmm.
Send a combination list to out-of-town guests. The good plan that we have is that we'll have a general idea back from people that's coming from out of town, and that we can talk to them about if they want to try to come in town and get in a hotel. Because there's something called a wedding block. Is that what they call them in hotels?
You can block rooms.
That's what I'm talking about. And like for weddings and stuff, and usually you can get a discount on them. So we're gonna see what we need to do. Like you guys have probably caught on. The guys, I think, are gonna stay with us.
I don't know what they're gonna do.
I think if Christian gets his way, that's what's gonna happen.
Well, we'll just send Christian down to the hotel with the boys.
No. No. We'll figure it out because the girls, a lot of them live in town. I know one has probably will be staying with us as much as she can because she wants to help out as much as she can. We'll see. Anyway, complete proper documentation for name change if desired. We'll get there. Send change of address information. That's just changing my name on that.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta do like the job. Have makeup artists do a hair and makeup test. We've been doing that slowly as we've had the girls here. So we've actually done a lot of that. Obtain marriage license and attend and write thank you notes for bridal shower. Bridal shower we're still planning because my maid of honor does not like to talk about it at all. And if she doesn't get her booty in gear, she's going to be demoted again and somebody else is going to come back up that every day talks to me about the wedding. 3 weeks before the wedding. Confirm hotel and transportation reservation for out-of-town guests. Okay? Finalize song list for the band. We're slowly getting there.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks before the wedding. Have a final dress fitting. We definitely will be doing that. Maybe not 2 weeks before the wedding, but it will be there. In practice with shoes. We've already made a thing that the very next time all the girls are here with their, not like this birthday party thing.
For their fittings.
But when we do an actual fitting, so the out-of-town girls are doing, is we're making them bring shoes. Arrange seating with place cards. We have a sign that Nana's going to tell you what is that, because I need a drink.
Yeah, well, the sign, let me look it up. I knew she was going to say that. I have the sign written here. Okay, it says, please sit wherever you would like. We are not the Hatfields and McCoys. We love each other.
Which I think is adorable. Anyway. Notify caterer a final guest count. We asked for the final listing 22 days before the wedding.
So if your name's not on it, forget it. It's not going on it.
We said, since we're doing it, my plan is to go, whatever the number is, to the nearest 10. So let's say our thing's at 292. I'm going to 300. So that's our slot. And I get people, it takes time to get stuff in the mail.
Doesn't take that much time.
No, it takes 3 days. I can literally get something in the mail, and as long as it goes out, in 3 days from the time it leaves the post office, it could be in California.
Yep.
So, it works. Attend and write thank you notes for bachelor party and bachelorette party. Question for you, Nana. What's the difference between the bridal shower and the bachelor party?
Well, the bridal shower, you get gifts. You're showered with gifts and love.
Oh. So
Bachelorette party, you just go get plastered. So no, you can't have one.
No, we are having one. It's just not that. So bridal shower, you tell people. Is a bridal shower kind of like your baby shower and stuff that you like tell people about? Okay. Mm-hmm.
But the bachelorette party is just you and your attendants. And keep in mind, we do have underage folks.
We're going to the movies.
Which movie?
I don't know yet. I don't know what's going to be coming out in
They may not even be open then.
If they have the movies open, the plan is to go out, like, just kind of the girls go to... Well, we'll see, because I don't want to go somewhere twice in the same... Well...
You're going to have to watch which movie you go to as well, because of little people.
Well, yeah. So... Well, all of our attendants will be 16 plus at least.
Not your fire girl.
Well, you said it. I forgot about her.
And she's going to want to go.
We'll see, because, I mean, we'll see what happens, because
anyway,
we'll talk about it afterward. I talk. Anyway, 1 week before the wedding, pick up dress and have it delivered. It's here. Begin writing thank you notes for gifts you've already received in the mail. Yes, I've already started a list of thank you notes that need to be written out. Because I know how many cards I bought, and what I'm going to do is buy that many stamps and get them put with that. Because yes, I understand that some people might get, because I don't think about it in my head, might get 2. So I bought extra for that reason. And I'll probably start to buy more. It's okay. I plan on it anyway. Pack for honeymoon. We'll see about packing for the honeymoon before the wedding. Just because I already know when we're going. And it's a little ways afterward. So we'll see. Confirm travel arrangements. I'm guessing that means for the wedding or honeymoon.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to ask Uncle Josh and Nana, who's driving. Confirm details with carrier. That'll be done way before that because we're probably gonna start making the cake. Because in our mind, we're probably gonna make this cake in 2 different layers and then put it together. And then hold bridal luncheon. We'll have a couple before that. Anyway. 1 day before the wedding, finalize scene chart. Confirm limousine and transportation. Yeah, that's fun.
Not going to be a limousine.
No. They're expensive. So, Nana's our driver and the bride. And Grandma can, but we try to avoid that. So, the bride.
We'll see.
And then obviously we'll have other people that can drive, so. Give thank you cards you've already written to the maid of honor to mail after the wedding.
Well, you better leave that to Nana, because depending on who your maid of honor is, they'll probably go in the trash can.
My thought process is, our wedding is on a Sunday anyway, so it's not like the mail's going to go till the next day anyway.
All right.
I will probably, on our way out, put them in the mailbox.
Yep.
I really might. The ones that have already been written. And the reason they say that is because have a manicure and pedicure. No. Well, don't play that game. We are looking at buying this thing off of online, which we'll see. Or just getting a pack from the Dollar Tree or something. And just putting them on press-ons the night before or morning of. Yes, I'm watching the clock. Yeah. Give gifts to each member of the wedding party. It's this one's job to remind Christian that he could get me a gift. Because I can't tell him that, or else he's just going to look at me and be like, I buy you gifts all the time. And then rehearsal, dinner, and ceremony, we're having ours 2 days before, but anyway, we know what's going on with that. The day of the wedding. Run through order of events in mind. Have a little something to eat. Yes, I'm going to have to be reminded to eat. Hair and makeup, and relax, enjoy your day. She has already told me she's making breakfast for us. And that she will tell me to eat it about 10 times, probably.
Probably. I'll just hand her something and say eat.
If any of you know me personally, you know I've dealt with anorexia. I don't eat when I get really stressed. It's okay. Then we have our budget, which I just kind of told you where we're at. So I'm not going to go over exact details. But there's pro tips in this thing that I really like. This one talks about like the wedding. The one on the timeline talks about like exotic weddings. This one talks about how your wedding will take months of planning, so change your vision frequently and abruptly. Never forget to to get everything in right, even the smallest change, so your bills at the end of the day doesn't come as a shock to you. Don't forget to read your contracts over very carefully. I bring an assistant every time I talk to anybody. And then, like I said, more budgeting stuff is in here. This pro tip just says, give your honored attendant and the checks and tips for your servers, caterers, your bars, and so forth before the event, and have them collect checks from guests and store them in a safe place. If your attendant's duty worries about your finances on your big day, not yours. That's okay, except I don't 100% trust my honored attendant. So, Nana will have all this stuff that I need to do. And then it says parties. This one talks about the engagement party. I just wrote none because we really didn't do much. The rehearsal dinner, I have to talk to my mother-in-law and get all that information figured out, what she wants to do. The post-wedding brunch, we're still deciding what we're doing on that. The bridal shower / bachelorette party, which is why I asked her what the difference was, but there is, and it can read it. And I gotta get with my girls and figure that one out. Gift registry, hair and stuff, and where we bought the dress. Wedding accessories, we haven't really written too much in here. Wedding rings, bridal attendants, more, and shoes and stuff. Grooms, children's, accommodations, groom, the married couple, the wedding party, out-of-town guest. And then the pro tip on this one is many hotels will allow you to reserve blocks of rooms for group rates. Take advantage of this. It's a great way to cut down the cost and headaches of both you and your wedding guest. And then some more transportation stuff for everything. Stationery. As tempting as it is to do an invite, eloquent state formal weddings should avoid going paperless. To make a ton of events clear to guests, however, for casual weddings, invites can be fun, yet practical way of showing off wedding couple and style and save money. And then wording for invitations, response card wording, others, flowers. When choosing flowers, be aware that where your wedding is taking place, buy seasonally according to your wedding date to get the best price. Avoid Valentine's Day and Mother's Day to avoid sky-high cost.
Or buy artificial and forget the real ones.
Yes. Music, photography, the ceremony, and then it talks about like the officiant. I'm not showing you this because it has numbers and stuff on it that I don't want to. Ceremony don't have to be religious in nature. The main idea is that they capture a bond between you and your partner. Other possible search for reading include poetry, song lyrics, love letters between historical figures and their partners, novels, plays, music, inspiration, and even children's books. You might also find passage in culture or spiritual text other than those of your own background. Look to your family for wise words for you. Be creative. Choose passages that speak to you. Christian left me in charge of that. I'm working on it. Order of ceremony, which is what they expect you to use when you're making a program. I'm not reading that pro tip, but it's on there. And then the reception and the pro tip only talks about how it doesn't save you time or money to use the same place. Wedding reception, lighting, catering, honeymoon, and the honeymoon planner, and it says 6 months or more before the honeymoon, set the budget, choose destination, reserve airline, reserve hotel, reserve rental car. 3 months before your honeymoon, obtain and renew passports. Do we need to do? If that's okay. Yeah, add that into that. Arrange for visa. if necessary.
It won't be.
Reserve reservations. Finalize reservations. 1 month confirm reservations. Plan. Purchase items for travel. Book activities that require reservations. 2 weeks before the honeymoon, arrange transportation to and from the airport. Draw cash in that country's
Currency.
See, if going abroad, contact bank to inform them of your travels. If going abroad, make sure you have copies of your ID. Take a set with you in your luggage and leave a set at home with a trusted friend or relative. So we can just take copies of our IDs. We don't have to take our IDs.
Right.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I'll be taking mine though.
What I'll probably do is take mine. Like that way for security purposes. But then I probably will give it to Nana. Because I will lose it. And I will be in trouble. Arrange for care of your pets.
Josh was here. I
Okay.
think I heard him.
Yeah, I did too. 1 week before the honeymoon, pack, confirm traveler, tell post office to hold the mail. We really don't have to do that because our neighbors have kids and they actually like to do the mail. So if we had left a key with them, we could have them watch our animals and bring us our mail every
They're
day.
going to watch the animals anyway, they said, so they'll probably get the mail.
So we'll just leave a key with them to the house that works. And then contact Gift Registry to hold deliveries. Again, our neighbors bring our mail in every day, so we'll bring our mail. Day before the honeymoon, confirm flights, give itinerary to friend and family in case of emergency. Post-wedding checklist. Return tuxedo, return rental equipment, have wedding gown professionally dry, cleaned, and packaged. Preserve bridal bouquet. Contact gift registry to restart delivery in the mail. Again, I don't think we're going to stop our mail delivery.
Probably not.
Because the girls could come get it. Or we could even talk to my mom about stopping down and getting it and then sending us a picture of it. Review proofs and order photography. Write thank you notes. Review finances. Buy life insurance. Change spouse's name or other benefactors for IRA and other financial for both personal and through your job. Visit a lawyer to make or update your will. Visit a financial consultant, change your name, send out new contact information, or change of address if necessary. That's the stuff you wouldn't think about. And then social media, and it talks about like stuff that you've done. We haven't done much of this yet, so that's okay. And then this tells you the resources that they've used. And then there's a bunch of notes. And the reason that I really picked this one over the other one that I was going to get is there's actually a pocket that you can slip stuff in. Like if you want to slip cash for your wedding or something, you can do that. You good?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so that's pretty much everything we have to talk about. Because we're going to have to be getting going so we can start this uploading process. But for anybody who wonders, this is what kind of notes we have finished up with.
Yep.
And yes, there's this little side note that I've talked about that me and Nana will be discussing. Because what I'm going to do is take my binder with me when we go out so I can work on some finalizing of stuff. But thank you guys so much for watching.
Yep. And again, we apologize for losing everything before.
And I'm going to look through my phone and make sure I don't have any video that would be like okay to put in here.
Well, I've got the video of us making those jars. I do have that.
You do have that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
and some others, so
you guys have seen everything now in a whole. So We are gonna, even though you guys have seen everything in a whole, we're still gonna try to put some of these videos up that, because I feel like our stories that we told are just so immaculate. And I'm gonna back all of these up on a hard drive tomorrow.
Yep.
Either tomorrow night or probably Thursday. Wednesday's out of the question.
Yeah.
So
tomorrow's probably out of the question for me for doing much of anything because.
Well, yeah, you'll be. Well, I'm just saying, like maybe in the evening I might get.
Got to get flu shots. Got to get people where they need to be. Got to get checks cashed. First of the month and all that stuff. So.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go try to brave Walmart.
And do I think I'm gonna get a flu shot? I know I'm gonna get a flu shot. So.
I'm the opposite.
Okay, I think it said my memory's going a little bit there.
Probably. Anyway, we love you guys. We will see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.